Hello, this is Thunderkiller96 with or 1996. I can't remember what one I am now. I use both aliases. There's something a little different for this video. I will be having a bit of a crack at an old DOS game, which is 1990s Red Baron. Of course, this game is a DOS game, but it actually has quite decent graphics for its time, good gameplay, and when I first had a crack at this a few years back, well, yeah. Anyway, let's get to it. There's various modes I can play here, but I don't want to talk about a famous ace, because I'm probably going to be terrible first time round, and there's for a single mission as well, which I don't want to do because immersion, so yeah. Alright, let's go into career mode for a bit, and we'll start a career. Obviously, this is World War One, so naturally we have two choices. The Germans, which had really decent planes for the first part of the war, but then stayed that way except for a few periods, or the patriotic way, or the Royal Flying Corps, which we all know was the RAF's father. Because of my nationality's ties to the fatherland, I'm obliged to go with the RFC. Pilot's name? What could I use as a name? I know. This is the first name that came out of my head. Well, actually, I got a better idea. Really good nod to a certain MMO fight sim which I very commonly play, and which most of my videos are based off. I want to enlist early in the war. Yep. Alright, here we go. Okay, looks like I've been assigned a number 3 Squadron RFC stationed at St. Paul. Of course, this is at the start of the war after the July crisis, and after Germany wrongly invaded two countries to try and gain to France, and invading one of those countries invoked a decades-old treaty which brought bombs into the war. Okay, I'll just have a look at the map of the front for a quick second. As you can see, it's December 1915, after the war got dragged into trench warfare. As you can see, the Germans have made a bit of an influx into France. I'm gonna go on for a bit of history here for those who aren't familiar with World War One. In late 1914, Germany attempted to invade France, but the French and the Poms managed to counter them off, and after a series of battles, there were no big gains being made, and as a result, the war just got into a war of attrition for its last trench warfare. Of course, this war was on two fronts, but everyone knows the war has been mainly on the Western Front. The Eastern Front involved Russia and Germany, but over there, Germany kind of carved out a lot of territory because, despite a great start, Russia basically fell to dissent and all that stuff. But that's for another story. We've all got our squadron. No aces in the squadron, so yeah. Okay, we'll fire the next mission. Rightio. The mission will begin at D6. The recon flight will proceed along the front to sector F5. Okay, looks like we've got the crappiest fighter of the war, the Marine bullet. Alright, here we go. Alright, no, I would not like to save this mission to a tape or a floppy disk. You guys know it is 1990, so floppy disk, so tapes are obsolete. Okay. As you can see, there is my plane. It's a little land board. Okay, let's go find out where the heck my. I believe the escort, the plane I got an escort is in front of me. So I'm gonna go on for a bit about history again. At the start of the war, Germany kind of had the advantage in the air. Of course, it is now December 1915 game, which means we have to deal with the dreaded Fokker Underground. First things, basically, demolished whatever opposition the bombs and the French could put at them. And that remained that way until 1916, when we air-code the S2 with front mounted gun and rear mounted engine called bombs. Also couldn't drop the super gear for the things. Yeah. Alright, look, we've got targets. I'm going to rifle power and alright, looks like I got a few hits in them. Sweet. Of course, this plane is a crap tuner. Obviously, it's slow, underpowered, and of course, only has the one stupid rifle to help on. Alright. This is gonna be difficult. Obviously, our targets are bland. And it looks like we might one of those targets right now. White guys are us, and obviously the white brown guys up to German for the 2 quads. And as expected, my rifle cow whip. Got him! Whoa, that was easy, but obviously. What the snag? Oh no, I know. Okay. Return to base. Okay. We managed to survive. And regrettably, I ignored those aircraft, but on the plus side, I managed to take down an aircraft, so. Yeah. The graphics kind of make it harder to spot targets, which probably meant I couldn't see any of the recon planes, but very easily the most. Alright, time to get on with the next mission. Oh yay, another escort mission. A6 to J5, alright. Alright, once again, we're escorting two escort fighters, which I would assume would be FE2, would be, wait, I'm the first camp, wait on the wall. Once again, I'm in my puppy excuse for fighter. Yep, we have contacts again. Well, that's one of them gone, so... Of course, I have no wheels and on, so inverted flight is possible. Just gotta be careful on the dive because early World War I planes don't like high speeds. But there's a turret. Let's see if I can't take it down. This is not working out, and I am using mouse aim. I think that's one of ours. Yep, it's one of ours. Was the biplane. And obviously, as the white distinguishable colors on it. Okay, looks like there's the escorts again. Just gonna climb back up and meet back up with the. Still using full engine power, so we are. I'm lucky to be getting this kind of climb weight from this plane. Most World War I fighters took about 10 minutes to get to about 10,000 feet. Whereas a typical World War II plane could get to 10,000 feet in about half the time. If you can't hear me, then tough. These games have really loud volume. Okay, looks like no more ports are trying to take out our escorts. I mean, recon planes, which is kind of a good thing. I'm still kind of climbing, so I'm just going to try and build up speed for now. Reaching about 95 clicks, which is, if I remember correctly, about 150 k's an hour. So yeah, these planes aren't really that fast. I think by the end of the war, you would be just lucky. Okay, I'm just catching up to our escorts. They look like escort bots. They look like cars. They're all together and they're not attempting to attack, so I'm going to assume they are dead fellows. Hopefully, abandonment this may give me a better plane. This plane is okay, but eventually we're going to go to 1916, and then I'm going to get stuck with something. Hopefully, they'll probably give me a DH2 or worst case scenario, a bomb or an E-417. This sounds like a lawnmower and doesn't sound anything like a rotary engine. Which of course is a radial engine, but instead of the power turning and the engine not turning, both turn in a rotary engine. And here's another interesting fact. Most aircraft in the First World War were powered with the same aircraft engine. Well, similar, but still nearly the same. Okay, it looks like our escort mission is a success because the fighters because there doesn't appear to be any more ports and okay, this looks like sector D5. Looks like clear. Are they biplanes? Yes, they're biplanes. So they're still ours. As you can see, the black texture looks like the trenches of the Western Front, where day after day men try to go over into no man's land and one of them killed. Oh no, and we got a second wave of force. Okay, looks like my attack missed. They're going off. One of them's going off the recon planes. Yep, it's definitely not an outpost, not an outpost thing, or an outpost. My guns they're doing nothing. Oh wait, we are doing something. And he's dead. Okay, looks like that's another one of the... no, that's us. I can tell because unlike Germany, we bother to use monoplanes. I mean, biplanes. Okay, I should see what my wingman is doing. Okay, looks like one of our escorts is safe. One of the first planes. Okay, both first planes better be safe. Down, so I stay behind these guys and whatnot. Fuel is not being simulated, so I'm good with that. Ammo has not been simulated, so I'm good with that. I probably will put a couple of realism settings on next time I play this, but I have to make another video for this. And the mission is finally over, and it looks like we have succeeded. Mission success! I got one aircraft, and looks like the rest of the other guy got two. Brilliant. And even better, I survived. Alright, let's see what's next. Well, I'll put an end to this for now, but, based on popular demand, I might make another video of this. And that's all from me in this video. I hope to see you next time for whatever other video I do, and as always, stay safe.